one of the challenges of filming the orangutan release without the orangutans noticing us. Once they notice you, they start chasing you. So we were told to keep a distance of 30 meters, but we couldn't resist, we just had to go closer to get a better shot. And we ended up getting chased by them every 10 minutes throughout the entire journey. So in some of the behind the scenes footage, you see us running off into the distance suddenly, and all of this is captured in ultra high definition, which is pretty amusing. One thing to note about these orangutans is that they are really strong. Once they hold on to you, it's very difficult to wrestle out of their grip. And the only people they actually listen to are the keepers, who are these elderly men in their 70s, in their 80s. So we were in that situation where if we put ourselves at risk and had to have these keepers rescue us, we actually put these keepers, these elderly men, at physical risk as well. So we often had to tread this balance between getting the shots we want and the safety aspect of it. There were 4 juvenile orangutans who were released, and 2 of them are Simangang and Lingga, who are extremely mischievous. They are even seen as partners in crime. These orangutans are very curious about anything that looks foreign to them, and they are extremely curious about boom mics, tripods, and big cameras, so we are like this prime target for them. One of the orangutans, Lingga, once he noticed us, he would climb up a tree, then he pretends to ignore you, and then when you're not noticing, he will climb down very quickly and ambush us from behind, so we constantly have to watch our back. So after the release, the orangutans are already deep in the jungle. They're given time to get to know their surroundings, and the rest of us, the crew, the keepers, all kind of took shelter in the ranger station, which is this hut in the jungle with no electricity, no toilet, no running water. And so when we were waiting, we had to hold our pee throughout the night, and the first thing in the morning when the keepers are feeding the orangutans, we quickly stepped out and pee in the bushes. Unfortunately, one of our soundmen wasn't quick enough, so Lingga actually caught up with him, climbed all around him and playfully bit him. And then the rest of us were like, we barely finished our business, and then we have to scramble to the nearest shelter. Filming them, it's like playing a cat and mouse game. It's a very different experience from the other shoots, and it's actually quite comical on hindsight. So about the main character, Leo, he's this really unique man of the jungle kind of character. You can almost imagine a person like Leo living in the jungle with no modern amenities and being in complete ease. And you see this also in the way he interacts with the orangutans. So the orangutans needed to be sedated before they are actually released into the jungle. This sedation is actually a pretty scary process for the orangutans because it involves needles. But I feel like the whole process went on rather smoothly. Not just because of Leo's and his team's expertise, but also because I feel these orangutans trust Leo and feel like, they are put in good hands.